So I just recently bought a GoPro Hero 11 off of eBay, and this thing is literally in mint perfect condition. The only problem it has is it has this weird spot here that looks like it's missing something. So then I looked at some normal product photos of a GoPro, and there's supposed to be a little like flap or door cover thing that's covering this. So basically what this is that's the microphone you see in there, and there's a flap that covers that so that the microphone's covered. Somehow that flap gets ripped off. Either people think it's a door and try to take it off, or just from use it falls off. Now of course I tried to do some research on how to fix this or if it's still waterproof without the door, and I couldn't find any information about it. So all I found was one video that wasn't super helpful on the topic, so I did my own research on this thing. So I don't know how it happened to you, but somehow this door flew off. Again, that is the microphone, and I tested it. This GoPro is still completely waterproof even if that door is off. All that door does is make it so that water drains out of it a little bit more efficiently so that the mic doesn't get covered by water. It is still waterproof. So I want this GoPro to look nice and new, and this is not super aesthetically pleasing. I was like, okay, I'll just buy that drain door. Well, you can't buy it off Amazon, and the only place that you can really buy it is from AliExpress, and then it takes like a month to get to you, which is not super helpful. I found one listing on eBay from someone selling them, and they have a bunch of them in stock. I'll link it in the description down below because it's the only person I can find that's selling them that'll actually get to you in like a week or two. It came to about 15 bucks just for that little door, but in my opinion it's worth it so you don't have that gap in there. And again, it's not super necessary for the GoPro working, I just wanted one. So that's in this package here, and I'm going to show you guys how to install it and how to repair it because no one had a super helpful video on it. Let's open this thing up and I'll show you how to attach it so we don't have that ugly gap on the GoPro anymore. Alright, so this is our little piece here, and it is super small. That's kind of how it's supposed to be on the GoPro. So you have to put it on the right way. It's pretty hard to see, but you can see that piece is angular and that piece is straight. You have to line it up with the right piece on there. It does not clip on, it's glued on only. So what I would recommend doing is kind of scraping away any glue residue that's left on this door or that thing. And when we glue this, we're gonna have to be super careful because we don't want to put super glue on that mic. So I don't know if you can see on mine, but I have a little bit of residue in there, and then it looks like there's a little bit of residue on this thing. So I'm gonna clean that off and we're gonna get to gluing this thing on. For this, I'm gonna use a new thing of super glue because I have to be pretty precise with this because I don't want it to get on the mic. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this thing. I'm gonna be super careful here. Put a glob in there. I'm gonna put a bit across in there, just like that. All right, now we're gonna take our piece and just set it in there and hope this goes smooth. Okay, so I got it set in there, and then I just want to make sure it stays flush and everything, and the glue is kind of just holding it in the right position because this is pretty sticky glue. So just make sure like the glue doesn't get anywhere else on the GoPro, but it's generally sitting in the right position, so we're gonna let it dry for a minute and I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, so there you have it. It's pretty dang simple, but I just wanted to make a quick video on it because again, there wasn't a lot of information out there. Even though I use super glue, I'm still gonna give it a couple hours to dry before I start using this thing just because I want to make sure it doesn't fall back off and then you lose it again. You have to buy another one. But anyway, hopefully this video helps someone and supplies you with a little bit of information because again, I think the only thing GoPro says about this is somewhere in the instruction manual they say don't pick it off because it's not a flap, but they don't sell replacement parts or anything, so you just gotta hope that you find someone selling one. Again, at the time making this video, that listing is still up on eBay, so I'll leave a link down there. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.